Good morning, everyone. Happy President's Day. Here we are, it is Monday. Clear, beautiful blue skies today here down at the homestead. Who would have thought 2 days ago we had snow all over the place. Now you can see, I'll show you over here, we still have a trace of snow that got taken off the solar panels. But it seems like almost everything else is completely cleaned up and gone. Crazy. Weather is crazy. But we're looking at mid-40s today here at the homestead. So not too shabby. It's in the 30s right now. It's gorgeous, beautiful day. I think it's like 35 degrees right now, but the sun's out. It's fantastic. Feels great. I love it when the sun is out. It's so much more motivating than rain and everything else, I can tell you that. All right. Let's jump into this video. Truckers for Trump, right? So we all seen the verdict that they've fined former President Trump $355 million, barred him from doing business in New York City for 3 years, and saying that he committed fraud and all kinds of other things, that he inflated his net worth. And I mean, it's just, it goes on and on and on. And so, again, it's another thing to go on top of the other lawsuit that he lost to the woman, where they said he's got to pay $86 million to her. And of course, he's appealing everything, which he should do. There's a lot of games being played, and when you have, the level of game playing and everything else that's going on, well, truckers have had enough, apparently. A lot of truckers are talking they're not going to be taking loads to New York City. So I think that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. There's a lot of truckers that support President Trump, and they said, because of this verdict, and that is basically, now this is not my words, this is their words, that it's akin to election interference, trying to jam him up in any way that they possibly can. And so that is what's going on there. And so they've had enough, and they said they're not going to take any loads to New York City. So I'm very curious to see how that plays out. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Do you think, a lot of times, I think if you want to protest, the best way to protest is with your wallet. I think that's a great way to protest. It shows people, like if you don't like something that a company has done or what they stand for, you don't do any patronage of that company. That's how you basically voice your displeasure with what they're doing. And so, you deny them your business. And I think that is probably, if you want to really truly protest and make a difference, I think that's probably one of the best ways to do that. You've had the different things that have happened. I mean, let's use a great example of that. People voicing their displeasure. Bud Light, the most popular beer that was out there, no longer the most popular beer, because they decided to go woke and do what they did, and it cost the company millions and millions of dollars, because people said, yeah, you know what, I'm not down for that. You always really have to take into consideration the basis of what your audience is, and I think some people just don't. These people, they're with the woke mindset, they're delusional. Not everybody agrees with what they think. And like I said, you want to think, my thing is this, and I've told you guys before, you can think whatever you want to think, you can do whatever you want to do. If you're not hurting anybody, who cares? But don't push your views on everybody else. I don't think that is how things should ever be. I'm watching that truck go down that road. There's a road that kicks down through here that goes that way. I'm just watching it. You can see it through the woods. Going down there. I mean, that's on the other. So when you see that there, and you think, wow, that's pretty close. It's really not, because you go down into the valley, it goes down, you come up the other side, and then that's way over there on the other side. So it was interesting. I had not seen a vehicle go down that way. Not in a while, anyway. It's not a road. It's a gravel road, so it's not like a highly traveled road. So that was just interesting. I don't know. I just was curious. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? But anyway, that's a great example of people protesting with their wallets. And obviously, it cost Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch a lot of money for that stupidity and that mistake and that wrong marketing theme. I don't know who they're trying to appease there, but it absolutely backfired on them. And I think that you're going to find that with most Americans, I think a lot of people have a live and let live attitude. Just don't try to force things on us. And, I'm pretty much, you live your life, I'll live mine. You do whatever you want to do, and I'll do what I want to do. And as long as you're not hurting anybody, I think most Americans are okay with that. But I think a lot of Americans now are tired of having things jammed down your throat all the time. I'll give you a great example of something. Okay, I had. What are you doing, girlie? Oh, I see. Steve was walking by. I was like, what is she doing? So, get him, girl. Get him. What's he doing? So anyhow, too many people pushing their views in other people's faces and demanding that people accept that, and it's I just again, I think people can do what they want to do, but you shouldn't try to force your views on anybody else's. I don't think that that's productive. I don't think that that's healthy. So, and nobody has to accept something just because you feel that it's right. And that's kind of where I stand with that type of situation. But anyway, I'd like to hear your guys' feedback on this whole situation with the different truckers saying that they're not going to be taking loads to New York City. Do you think that will have the desired effect? Do you think that will snowball? Do you think that will turn into something more? And that people will have had say, hey, listen, this is how we're going to protest and make it hurt. I'm curious to see what happens with it myself. So definitely want to hear your thoughts on it. So anyway, folks, I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. If we ever figure that one out and come together as human beings, we really will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. If you stay away from the negativity and negative people, you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.